Alright guys, today we got Poulan Pro. I'm not 100% sure what's wrong with it. I'm sure it probably needs a carb clean. I know the guy said it wasn't running right. But yeah, we'll probably start with the carb, clean it out, check fuel lines to make sure they're not cracked, and go from there. So these covers are pretty easy to take off to get to the air filter there. And this air filter seems to be a little dirty. Probably clean that up with something. And from there, you can take out these two. That should take off this cover, I believe. And that should allow you access to your carb. Once you get those out and you got access to your carb back here, you want to disconnect these lines that go to this bulb that sits there so that you can pull this cover off all the way off the carb. And those lines are right back in here. We have found our first problem. One of the lines going to the bulb is old and it's brittle and it's broken off. This one seems to be okay. This fuel line seems to be okay. But that one to the bulb here is going to have to get replaced as it is in two pieces. So finish pulling this carb lines off and pull this carb out of here and take that apart. Second problem, this gasket was all messed up and not all of it came off. So it's gonna need a new gasket too. So I just wanna make a note of that this is your fuel line and this is your bulb line. In this case, your bulb line is bigger than your fuel line. I've seen that on other ones too, but I just wanted to point that out. I'll probably replace these lines just because this feels a little hard, and why not? So, actually this one might be okay, but I'm probably gonna replace this one for sure. So you also, when you're going through your carb, you got this top diaphragm here that goes onto this part. Make sure that when you put them back on, put this on this part on the carburetor and not flip these two around, because that can really mess stuff up. But it might just need a new carburetor, maybe a new diaphragm, because this bottom one is very stuck on there and it's probably gonna rip if I try to take it off. But I just wanted to point this out too, so that you knew which way this goes, and it's a reminder for myself too. So we made a homemade gasket, putting fuel lines on, getting the carb hooked up. It's a little tricky with having to run through this thing, but it's a brand new carb, so hopefully once I get all these hooked up, it'll run good. So everything's all hooked back up, so theoretically it'll run now. Well, that's it for the Poulan Pro. She runs great. Probably do a little bit of tuning once I get the blade on there that I want. But yeah, thank you guys for watching.